The French government, led by Prime Minister Michel Barnier, collapsed on December 4, 2024. A no-confidence vote triggered this dramatic fall. Across Europe, leaders and citizens reacted with concern. The political turmoil in Paris raised questions about France's stability. It also cast a shadow over the entire European Union. Germany, a key EU member, expressed particular concern. Markus Ferber, a German MEP, called France the sick man of Europe. Ferber criticized French political parties for prioritizing their own interests over the nation's well-being. He argued that Barnier's proposed budget was necessary to address France's economic woes. The no-confidence vote, he suggested, was a setback for France and the EU. The political crisis in France stemmed partly from President Macron's decision to call early elections. This gamble backfired, leading to the current impasse. Macron's decision was criticized as a sign of political immaturity. The situation is further complicated by Germany's ongoing political transition. With two of its leading members in flux, the EU faces unprecedented uncertainty. France's political turmoil has sent shockwaves through the Eurozone. The country is grappling with high debt, substantial deficits, and rising interest rates. These economic challenges have fueled fears of a financial crisis that could spill over to other Eurozone members. The European Central Bank, or ECB, is monitoring the situation closely. ECB President Christine Lagarde, speaking at the European Parliament, acknowledged the gravity of the situation. Lagarde noted that France has constitutional provisions for operating with an alternative budget. However, she refrained from commenting directly on the French crisis. An emergency meeting of the Eurogroup, the finance ministers of Eurozone countries, has been scheduled. While France is not officially on the agenda, the country's economic situation is expected to dominate discussions. The Eurogroup hopes to see France regain stability through its own democratic processes. European leaders have expressed a mixture of concern and frustration over the situation in France. Germany, in particular, has been critical of the political extremes in Paris. Manfred Weber, president of the European People's Party, or EPP, lamented the behavior of far-right and far-left parties in France. Weber praised the work of Michel Barnier and his party, Les Républicains, as essential for French stability. The political instability in France has put a strain on the Franco-German relationship, the traditional engine of the European project. This breakdown comes at a particularly delicate time for the EU. The bloc is facing numerous internal and external challenges, including the ongoing war in Ukraine, the energy crisis, and the rise of populism. The European Commission, the EU's executive arm, is trying to maintain momentum despite the political headwinds. The Commission has unveiled a 100-day plan to address key issues and demonstrate its commitment to action. The plan includes initiatives on agriculture, artificial intelligence, defense, industry, health, energy, and youth engagement. The discord between France and Germany is particularly worrying given the current geopolitical landscape. With Russia's war in Ukraine and the return of Donald Trump to the White House, the EU needs strong leadership from its two largest members. However, both France and Germany are expected to remain politically unstable for the foreseeable future, delaying any significant Franco-German cooperation. In the meantime, other EU members like Poland and Italy, led by Donald Tusk and Giorgia Meloni respectively, are seen as potential sources of stability. However, their influence is limited without the active participation of France and Germany. The EU is at a crossroads. The bloc's ability to overcome its current challenges and maintain its unity will depend on the ability of its leaders to restore trust and find common ground. The European project, built on the ashes of World War II, has weathered many storms. Whether it can weather this latest crisis remains to be seen.